She's asleep. What's up, guys? We just got Mila's shots done. Poor thing. She was crying and it was really sad. I'm gonna talk to you guys when I get home. She's asleep. I'm gonna get her to bed and then I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I wish I knew before I had a baby. So we just went out and got Mila's shots. We have an 80s themed birthday coming up, so I borrowed this jacket from a friend. Shout out Paris, thank you. Solid. I wanted to talk to you guys about what I wish I knew before I had Mila. I'm hungry though. I was watching this TV show the other day, The Real. They were just talking about people wanting kids now and people having baby fever, and there's a lot of young people who want to have kids just because of what they see on Instagram, but they only see what's on Instagram and they don't know exactly what it all entails to have a baby. And I honestly didn't know until I had Mila. And because I've never really been around babies that much, or even kids, I had no idea what to expect. So one thing, it's a lot of work, like a lot of work. Her whole schedule revolves around her. So the only time I really get to do things that I want to do is when she's taking her naps. One week you'll be on a good schedule, and then the next week she'll be like, oh, I don't want to take my second nap. So you're like, what is going on? Last night she woke up around 11:30. I was still up by then because it was a Friday night, and I was just chilling, watching shows, enjoying my Friday night, you know? She woke up 11:30, so I fed her. She went to sleep. She woke up again at 2:30, so I fed her again, and I was like, what is going on? Because she's been sleeping through the night. I'm like, what is going on now? So I fed her again, she went straight to sleep, and then she woke up at 6:20, and she was up for the rest of the day. But then she wakes up early, like she wakes up between 6:30 and 7 if you're lucky. You just have to get up. She takes her naps, and you can nap with her, but for me, that's the only time I get things done. People were like, get enough sleep before the baby comes, but I mean, I slept as much as I could. It's kind of hard to sleep the bigger you get. Good thing God made babies cute, because it is a lot. I'm gonna get some food, then I'll come back and talk to you guys. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my food, getting ready to go out, it is just so much work to leave the house with her. You have to pack her bag, you have to make sure you have everything, don't forget something, because we have so many steps from our door to the car that if you forget something, you have to think about is it really worth it to go back for her bottle of milk? It's just a ton of work, and by the time you get in that car, you're sweating, you're exhausted, especially in the summer where why is it so hot? I mean, I love the summer once I could spend the days in the pool, whatever, but trying to get a baby ready to go to the car, trying to get myself ready, and especially on those days doesn't want to be put down, it is so much harder to get ready then. My food is done, so I'm going to catch you on the flip side. Here's Jay. Jay! Here's my food, the stuffed pepper. Baby is expensive. Alright, this little human being is going to come into our lives. They probably won't cost any money until school. But then you have doctor fees, and if your doctors are covered, that's great. Another thing is, if you are unable to breastfeed, or if you're supplementing with formula, that is expensive. Like formula, okay. So I was lucky enough to be able to breastfeed Mila until she was 11 months, 11 and a half. So I didn't have to use formula until now. This, for me, because I'm just doing formula now, only lasts a week, and that is insane, and that costs about, I don't know, $8 to $10, I think. Babies cost money. I didn't realize how hungry I was. I'm gonna finish this, then I'll come back. The next thing is having someone watch Mila. When I first had her, you know, she was my first baby. She's my only baby. And you know, you just feel like no one can do it like you can. It was hard in the beginning to have people watch Mila. But once you leave her and they're sending you pictures of updates and stuff, and like, especially if it's your parents, you just know our parents raised both of us. Like, they're fine, they know what they're doing. It was hard at first, and I felt like I wanted to cry a little bit. But once you get updates and stuff, like, it's much easier for you to enjoy yourself. And now as time goes on, it's easier. It gives you a break, so it's totally worth it. And especially if me and Kyle are going on a date, like, it's fun to get away, have our own time, and then we'll come back to Mila and we'll both be happy to see each other. Before I had her, I was like, I'll be able to leave her, no problem. After I had her, it was, how am I gonna be able to leave her? And obviously I didn't have anyone watch her for like the first couple weeks. She was so tiny and so fragile that I was like, okay, I need a moment. The next thing is traveling. So I never had a problem with traveling. It's annoying to travel just because of all the things that you have to go through now. I always had to do it, had to travel to the States and back for school all the time, so I've been traveling a lot. But with a baby, that is completely different. I always used to be one of those people on the plane that if I saw a family come on with kids, I was like, oh, please don't sit close to me, please don't sit close to me. And that is horrible now that I look back on that, because now I'm in that situation. You don't know how the baby's gonna be. Mila just wants to move and just wants to explore things and just wants to talk. It's always very stressful to me to travel with her. And you're just like, okay, please don't everyone hate me on this plane. Please, Mila, be good. Please sleep the whole way. But so far, she's been fine. Only one time or two times she has not slept. It was manageable. Now that she's getting older and can walk, I haven't traveled with her. We're going away soon, so I will do a little video on that and show you guys some tricks that I do when I'm traveling with her. So pray for me, guys. I'm gonna need it. But, oh, and this will be the first time that I'm traveling by myself with her. The last thing is, she's all worth it. I love her. I even miss her when she's sleeping, which is kind of weird. But I do cherish those moments, and she is growing up fast, and so I'm learning to cherish those moments that I do get to spend with her. Just taking the time to play with her, not stressing over things that I don't get done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, I'm like currently playing with her blocks, but write in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer you guys. So please like, subscribe, please subscribe. Do all the things. Peace and love, guys. Bye.